2020, I hope that you had a great first year here at Montgomery Blair, and I hope your experiences here at MBHS have been enjoyable so far. My name is Camille Wilson, and I am running to be your class president for the 2017-2018 school year. I know that hearing class council election speeches can be rather boring, so I'm going to make it quick. As the vice president of our freshman class this year, I, along with our class president and freshman class council, have come up with the ideas to ensure that our class is successful in all social and academic endeavors. The 2016-2017 school year was a time to formulate a plan to make the rest of our high school careers fun and exciting. Now it is time to put that plan into action. As your class president, I will remain dedicated to our class and promise to uphold all of the duties and responsibilities that come with being a leader of the incoming sophomore class council. I am very flexible, organized, and consistent when it comes to keeping my word. As your president, I will not make promises that I can't keep. Instead, I will set goals that we as a class can achieve if we work hard together. If you elect me to office, I plan to create a student class council that welcomes all sophomore students and their ideas, start fundraisers that raise money for our class to have fun events in the future like prom and things like class of 2020 paraphernalia. I would like to think of new ideas to voice to the SGA president and so much more. If you elect me as president, I will also ensure that our class does not fail to disappoint any student regarding school competitions like the hallway decorations contest during the week of homecoming. Being a part of the student council this year and working with our class sponsor has really helped me to understand how student councils work here at Blair and what methods of fundraising and organization will work best for our class. I can also assure you that I am well equipped to pursue this position. As said before in my previous campaign, in the past, I have been an SGA liaison and a core officer in a middle school organization nonprofit called Difference Makers. And now, because of this year, I have Blair SGA experience. Like I said, this year was a planning phase, and next year will be the year to put the plan into action. Thank you for your time. I hope that on April 26th in the library that you will vote me, Camille Wilson, to be your class president of the 2017-2018 school year.
Oh, hey Blazers! My name is Karen Nguyen and I want to be the class of 2019's Vice President. I want to be your Vice President because for over 2 years into high school, halfway through our high school experience, I realized that the class of 2019 has barely raised enough money for any fun we want in our last year's high school. We need money for every event we want to do, and sadly, money doesn't come easy. Class t-shirts are a good way to show our senior class pride, but of course we're going to need money for those. We'll also want money to pay for a place for our senior class trip, and most importantly, our senior prom. There's so many more things we need money for and don't have. How will we get it? We need to fundraise. We've had a few fundraisers these past 2 years, but no one has really been alert about the fundraisers, nor were they fully organized. To me, I love fundraising, and if I'm your class vice president, then I'm definitely going to work with the upcoming president to make fundraising a focused goal. If we can host at least one fundraiser every 2 months and make sure everyone is aware of the information necessary, we will hopefully be at a good point where we can have class t-shirts, an amazing class trip, and even the best prom we can make. Also, I want to alert more people about class meetings so there are more ideas being pitched in from everyone in our class. Everyone who would like to be a part of the council should be aware of the meetings we have and what we discuss during each meeting. If I become class vice president, I will strive to create an environment for every student in the 2019 class where they could voice their opinions without fundraising and how we work towards it. I guarantee that if I become your class vice president, I will work to achieve this goal to make our junior year the greatest year in the activities and becoming involved with the events we want to have. In conclusion, I want to ask you guys to vote Karen for class of 2019 vice president. Thank you.
Hi Blazers, my name is Wilbert Moore and I'm running to be your junior class president. You may know me from InfoFlow. I spoke on Pennies for Patients fundraiser, on the Pennies for Patients fundraiser, and the sophomore class council. I've been president of our class since freshman year, and we have accomplished so much. Our class council has more than doubled since last year, and we have already started to plan for fundraisers for senior class activities. We have also made a Twitter account and an Instagram account to update you guys on things happening around and in school. With the help of your vice president, your class peers, and our sponsor, we can accomplish so much more. Since my first time running for office, we have changed, we have grown, and learned things we can now teach others. My next year goal is to keep fundraising and make activities to help us be prepared for senior year. My experience with being in SGA, Blair's Congress, and going to MCR SGA meetings has helped me build communication skills with school staff and parents to voice your opinion on important matters. Some topics we are focusing on are renovating schools and creating more activities that can involve ESOL students. Your Vice President and I will work for all, not for some. Your vote for change, vote for excitement, vote for me, Wilbert Mora, to be your next junior class president. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kayla Malone, and I'm running to be your junior class president. The reason that I'm running is because I want to make sure our voices are heard. I assure you that I will work hard as your president and listen to your ideas. As president, I plan to raise money for our 2019 prom. In the past 2 years, we haven't raised any money, and in order to have an amazing prom, we need the money. Raising money not only helps for prom, but it can fund our class so we can have cool things like class t-shirts. We have to make sure our senior year is fun, and I will make sure that me and the vice president work to get these fundraisers. I also want to make sure we have weekly meetings that everyone knows about, so they can come to voice their opinions. My main goal is to create an environment where everyone is welcome to express themselves and to be who they are. I will do my best to communicate with you guys and try to keep you guys informed. I stand before you not only as your candidate, but as your friend. And like a good friend, I will do what is best for our class. I would like people to share their ideas because we are a very diverse school. No one person has all the answers or can do all the work on their own. So I need your help, class of 2019. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Together, we must stand strong and cooperate to achieve our goals. I also want everyone to know that you can contact me at any time through email, and my information will be located on the Class of 2019 page on Instagram. I am asking today for your vote because I believe that I have the qualities to be a great leader. If given the opportunity to serve as your president, I will make sure that we will raise money and work together to achieve our goals. Thank you.
Hey future seniors, Montgomery Blair High School is such a big school that I wouldn't be surprised if you haven't gotten a chance to meet me yet. So let me introduce myself. I'm Stephanie Montes, and this year I'm running to be your senior class president. These past 3 years have sped by us so fast, and coming up soon is our final year here at Blair, so we've got to make sure that this year counts. And it's one that is truly memorable. I have been dedicated to our class since day one, being our class's vice president since freshman year. Throughout this time, I've been participating in all of Blair's Congress meetings, staying for hours each year helping decorate the hallways for Spirit Week, and preparing many meetings and fundraisers. This past year, we've made amazing progress in doing things, and I want to continue this in our senior year. A few ways to make this upcoming year memorable would be by hosting more events to really bring us all together, such as holding movie nights, bonfires, and much more. I will also always be open to hear any other suggestions that anyone would like to make. I would like to give special thanks to our class council and to anyone who has come out to any of our meetings, helped with fundraisers, decorated, and/or have participated in any of the events that we've held. When we all work together, we make the best memories and get great things accomplished. By making me your class president, I will do all in my power to make sure that you will have one of the best years at Blair yet. I promise you that I will make this job one of my top priorities without a doubt. Thanks for your time, and remember to vote for me, Stephanie Montes, for your senior class president.
Good morning. I'm Michael Yin, and I'm running to be your senior class president. We've almost made it. Next year will be our last for the class of 2018. It's hard to believe sometimes, but there's a lot to look forward to. There's homecoming, prom, and graduation. And I've been excited for Beach Week since I first found out it was a thing. We need to raise a lot of money to make our senior year a fun one. But while we're at it, we can also make your prom plans a whole lot easier. That's why I'm planning everything from limo rental fundraisers and discounts to selling chocolate, flowers, and donuts for that really special person. The best part is that all the money we raise comes back to our class. And I plan to use these funds to lower the prices for events like prom, so that it's cheap and affordable for everyone. That's just one of my ideas for making the class council a whole lot more visible. All too often, student government can seem hard to notice and be a part of. But I want to change that. When your class council interacts with you personally, whether it's making sure you don't have to pay as much for senior class events, or just helping you with promposal posters, it's a lot easier to get involved. There's also a lot of bigger national issues that we've been facing. But rather than listing insults and complaints, I've been trying to work toward change. I was a campaign intern with our newest senator, Chris Van Hollen, who's done everything from protecting undocumented students to cleaning up our own Chesapeake Bay. A little closer to home, I'm a department director in our county SGA, and I testified before the Board of Education to make sure our education budget for this year was not cut. I'm also a founder of our school's new mental health service club, CUPS, which connects anyone who just needs someone to talk to with a student who's trained to help and willing to listen. I've been our freshman class president and a member of Blair's SGA. And finally, this year, I was a candidate for SMOB, and I'm honored to have made the final round of voting at the nominating convention. I was only able to get so far because we turned our team into a community, and that's what I want to bring to our senior class. It comes down to this. Our class council should be here for all of Blair's students, and everyone deserves the chance to have an incredible senior year without needing to worry about money or issues across the nation. A while back, I pulled out an old yearbook of mine from Tacoma Park Middle School, and I was a little moved. It was just so nostalgic. But that's why I'm thinking of making a website just for our Blair class of 2018, so that we don't have to lose touch with our friends and classmates after we all graduate and go our separate ways. We deserve a really special last year here at Blair, and I'll do my best to make that happen as senior class president. So thanks for listening. Vote Michael Yin for the win.
Hey Blazers, my name is Abigail Dowie's and I'm running to be Vice President for the class of 2018. To all the upcoming seniors, I promise to work tirelessly with whoever is elected to become our class president and give you the fun and exciting senior year that you all deserve. I am currently a part of Blair's SGA leadership class, and through the experiences I've had there, I have become much more skilled and capable to handle a role as important as this one. I will work with our president to make sure we host regular class meetings where we can have more of your voices heard, have planned days where the class may work together to prepare for the annual hallways decoration, work with your suggestions to plan various class trips, and also revamp our social media usage so that we consistently send out information and updates to you all. I am very motivated and hope that you will all be willing to give me this opportunity. Class of 2K18, vote Abigail as your Vice President.
Hello Blazers, my name is Sanai Teki and I'm running to be your next SGA Vice President. I know I'm running unopposed, but I want to assure you that I'm capable of taking on the role of SGA Vice President. Through SGA's leadership class, I've been able to learn and improve on many leadership skills, serving as SGA's current head of Blairware. Along with SGA, I'm also involved in various other extracurricular activities in and outside of school. As your next SGA Vice President, I will advocate for the needs of our students through SGA's student advocacy and community outreach committees to ensure a firmer emphasis on our fellow students. Thanks for listening, and I hope I have your vote.
Hello Blazers, my name is Alex Swan and I'm a junior. I want to start this speech out by saying that I'm here to fight for what you want next year, regardless of whether or not I win this election. Many of you may already know me as a leader from Black Cap, but I am also your current SGA parliamentarian. I'm running to be your SGA president for next school year. My goal for next year is to really increase SGA's involvement with student advocacy. With my leadership, we will completely revamp the student advocacy and community outreach committees to make them committees that actively serve the student body. In case you haven't guessed yet, one of my passions is social justice. I'm one of the founders and leaders of a movement called Black Cap here at Blair, and we've been working to diversify the magnet programs all around Montgomery County. I consistently spend time in leadership roles, trying to make the school and the world even better places than they already are. Unlike my opponent, I have been in Blair's SGA for the last 2 years. I know the ins and outs of the organization, and I know that I am prepared to take on the role of being SGA president. Not only does the SGA president represent the student body, but they also work with the SGA sponsor to lead the leadership class. This is a difficult task to undertake while also representing our students. I have also been involved in county student government since 9th grade with Montgomery County Regional SGA. These experiences working with students and their rights have given me the skills that I need to be SGA president, and they're not something you can learn in a summer before your term. Besides that, another thing you probably care about is homecoming. We've already started planning it, and heads up, we're going to have a new and improved DJ. Being in touch with the student body is one of my prime concerns, and I'm currently working on taking feedback about homecoming and the pep rallies. We are working on improving the pep rallies to make them more interactive for more students, not only for a couple. Not only will I listen to your comments and concerns from this year's events, but I will work to make next year's events bigger and better than they've ever been. I want to work with you to make actual feasible, need-based change, and as SGA president next year, I can do that. With my presidency, you can be ensured that my knowledge of how things operate within Blair's community will be put to good use. Today, I'm asking for your vote for SGA president. If you elect me, I will listen to your concerns and work hard for Blair. Thank you, and vote Alex Swan for your SGA president.
Hey there, I'm Joshua. I'm running to become your next SGA president. As president, I want to make changes that will benefit all of us, not just a handful of people. We all come from different places. Maybe we all have different accents, different hobbies. Whatever it may be, we're all different and we're all human. As a human, I've traveled to different countries such as Guatemala, Mexico, and Africa to help provide children with food, water, clothes, and shelter. As human, I'm a firm believer in Martin Luther King's belief. He believes that he believes in people from their character, not where they came from, nor the color of their skin. Nonetheless, from talking to my peers, it's never been more apparent to me that being yourself in 2017 is hard. For example, some of us go online, and trust me, I love the internet. But every day we scroll through the highlight reel of other people's awesome lives, but we don't see that in our own lives. All we see is the behind the scenes. You see your concerns, you see your doubts, you see your fears. Let me tell you, people are mean, but no people are as mean as that in our own mind. And honestly, I must admit that this year of my life has changed me in the way I live. I've taken this year to stand up for my values as a businessman, as an author, and as an advocator. I'm aware that I'm the only candidate here who has gotten an endorsement from a delegate when I ran for SMOB. Her name is Delegate Pena. She believes in the energy that I had and continues to do so. I'm open for progress. I really believe that we can somehow bond technology within integrity. I hope that we're able to teach younger generation of the values of investment and education in diversity. Before I close, I want to say that I'm a firm believer that our schools should provide more help and awareness on mental health. I want to know that one thing that I've learned in 16 years, and I'm still learning, is that when you get rained on, walk through storms, or life constantly comes at you, that doesn't make you damaged, it makes you clean.